What a mess. And welcome back. So, the neglected 39 Chevy Coupe is right there. And I got to get it back out. I got the trying to clean my bench off, and I got that one cleaned off, and I'm working my way down here. Got all the monster truck stuff. There is a trash can full of misprinted, broken, just not knowing how to 3D print to begin with parts. The trash can is a quarter of the way full, at least with all those monster truck parts. Just a bunch of junk. So it's time to get this thing back. And I'm hoping that there ain't nothing lost, because I picked up a towel a while ago, and this wheel back, and it's like a license plate holder or something. They all fell on the floor, so I'm not going to pick through this stuff while you guys are right here, and we will see. Because I've had like all kind of different models. Like I worked on the monster truck over here some. Those 4 model kits for Michael Guest, they were here. And I kind of forgot where I was at with this thing. But it's time to get back on it. I'd like to have this thing built and take it down to Jack's. That won't be any problem, getting it built and taking it to JaxCon. Hopefully it turns out as nice as the body did. I love that color. Man, velvet red. I got to get some more of that. I'm out. Velvet red MCW. That is gorgeous. I mean, that is just beautiful. But yeah, I have been thinking though, because this kit comes with the Trans Am wheels, and I already re-chromed them. But I'm thinking, man, maybe one of the, like I got a website full of tires and stuff, I could try to use some of those instead. I'm not sure yet, but that's kind of in my mind right now. Like, what could I use? Also, man, didn't even think about this either. I've got the engine here, and it's just, the kit engine. But I wonder, you know what? Let me check. I got something right here. I forgot about this. This isn't a plug for the website. Okay, it's not a plug for the website. This is a big block Chevy that I just put together just to put on the website. And think about that. This is a 1/24 scale car. And some of these engines, however, are kind of 1/24-ish. I don't really have a way of like measuring. Let's just say this is a big block Chevy, right? Well, it is. Let's say the width or the length of a big block Chevy valve cover is such. Scale it down to 1/24 or 1/25. I don't know how to do that. So I'm printing these things the way the designer made them, the size they made them. And they what they'll say is like, it's 1/24th, 1/25th. Well, there's a difference, in 1/24th and 1/25th. This is a 1/24th big block Chevy right here, block. And let's see if I can tell. Oh yeah, definitely. So this, come on now, crazy camera, focus for me, okay? Do me a favor. There you go. Like, look at the head width. Well, so I'm just going to back the valve cover up to the cylinder head, and you can tell the red one is quite bigger. So okay, so we'll say this is 1/25th, but I can scale it. I can go back and scale these things, and I'm thinking, like, if I can confirm that this is 1/25th, then I can like, I don't know how to properly do it, except like take a measurement off of this one, like the length of the cylinder heads, and possibly then I could scale it up, and that way I could have them in 1/25th and 1/24th. I'm gonna try to get the oil pans the length of the, yeah. Oh yeah, you see the difference. Now also, I was talking with my friend Jason Hanscom about this issue, and because these engines are, you know, they're designed by somebody, not necessarily taking a blueprint and just scaling it down. Quite sometimes they're just taking pictures and making what they think it's supposed to look like, and so the oil pans will be different widths on certain engines and all, but yeah, this is definitely shorter. But anyway, back to my thought. I think I'll do that though. I think with these engines, I will. There's my friend Billy Bear calling. Have you gone over? Have you guys gone over to Billy's channel and checked him out? I'll call you right back, Billy. Let me. Billy Bear's channel, he just started it. You need to go over and check it out. It's linked in the description of the video. Go check him out. Anyway, all right, back to the chaos. So here's the chassis. No, I'll tell you what. I hate to do this, but these headers would never work because they're gasser headers. Back to the old ways, Matthew. The camera's trying to focus on all these squares. But maybe I could even do a different engine, because this engine here, pretty low detail, to be honest with you. Yeah, that orange blob right there, or red. I mean, it's not bad. It's really not, but 3D printed stuff is just so cool. So like maybe put that engine in it instead, maybe scale it up a little bit instead. And this one has, you can put carburetors on top of it, which you can put carburetors on wherever you want to put them on, but this is the one with the fuel rails and everything, so it was just a display just to take a picture of for the website. But yeah, I think maybe something like that really, looks really nice too. I like those billet style valve covers. I think they're cool. The machine look valve covers. Well, maybe I could do some, or I ain't got one. What do I do? I do got it right here. Hold on a second. I could do this. I could do this right here. This would be cool. See what you think about this. I could do that. If it would come in focus, I could put a big block Ford in it. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. Big single carved or blown. Alright, that would be awesome. That's a big old engine though. A big block Ford is very wide. I don't know if you've ever noticed it before. They have a wide stance. Just for reference, and I don't know how, you know, accurate this Chevy is. You know, the Ford, I'm pretty sure Miguel did his research. But you can tell that the width is a lot wider on that Ford engine. Could do that maybe. I got a Boss 520. Could do that. Let me try that one just for the size. See what this like. There you go. Come on. There you go. Like, that would probably be too big for the engine compartment, really, because I'd still need to try and fit the engine down somehow in the chassis. And you know, headers are the worst problem to have when you try to do that. See, I would have to do some serious modifying. Now the gasser headers would hang out the sides, but I don't think that would jive too good with the body. But anyway, okay. Anyway, back to what I started. It was about finding these parts. If I do use the kit engine, I don't know if you remember, but I'd never chromed the supercharger because I realized I put this darn supercharger on the intake backwards. You see the distributor hole right there. Yeah, that's the back. And I glued the darn supercharger on backwards. I don't know if I'll be able to get it off of there because I super glued it. But if I do use this engine, I got to pop the supercharger off the intake, and I'm just afraid I'm going to break it because there's not a lot there. But I got to do that if I use the kit engine. And I had already painted up these Dominator right there, Dominator carburetors. I'd already painted those, and they look pretty nice. But I was going to go just box stock with this thing. So there's the body. There's the chassis. Let's see if we can find two headlights. Where are the... Oh yeah, here they are. One headlight. And two headlights. There's the hood. There's the grill. Headers. And that's another thing. The headers fit. You know what I mean? They already fit the darn car, but maybe I could get these headers to fit on something else. They're definitely, I don't know, the scale of the headers doesn't look that off. Not sure. But I've got the seats. I am afraid I have probably knocked something in the floor. There's the radiator and may have lost something. There's the glass. The tail lights or some kind of lights right here. I think these are like fog lights for the... Oh, that's what I need. Or no, that's an intake. The headlight buckets. There they are. Okay. That's what I was hunting, and they're right here. I re-chromed them. Okay, got those. Whew. Supercharger belt is chrome. Kind of reminds you of those parts packs. You get everything's chrome. I painted the pulleys and all, and then I'll have to go back and touch up the belt with hand paint that. That's what I do there. But yeah, it looks like it's still all here. So I got to get back on this, see if I can't finish this in a week or so. And there's a valve cover. Where's the other valve? Okay, so one valve cover is off of the toothpick. It's laying over here. Man, what about, there's the wheel backs. So I got all those. I guess it's all here. Anyway, yeah. Well, let's see if this thing recognized me. Hey, there I am. So yeah, this is it. It's the bench. The bench is finally getting cleared. Oh gosh, let me tell you, I was so stressed. I have been so stressed. It feels so good to come out here and to be able to just clear my thoughts and say, what now? Although I know what now. And to just spend time with my folks. If Heather sees this, she'd be like, yeah, you're not spending time in the house. But anyway, I'm just joking. I don't think that these guys are, I mean, they're kind of like part of my family. But I do enjoy. I was talking to Joseph. I almost said my son. You guys know who Joseph is. And we were talking. I found a picture. I'm sorry. I was going through. Let me see. I was going through these pictures that I had of model cars, and these are the only surviving photographs I have of my stuff. There's a 429 Boss, but hey, that's about as blurry as this camera does. But yeah, I took multiple pictures of it. It was multiple pictures were bought, same picture, both really blurry. There's my friend Ken. Boy, that's way back. Golly, I got to cover up that poster right there. It's not bad. It's Jane Fonda actually. But I was looking and talking to him. I said, we were looking at the pictures, and I said, look at there. I said, there's a Boss 302. The white one looks like a GT350. The yellow one is a Ford Fairlane. Anyway, I'm getting somewhere with this. The Ford Fairlane, like that kit. Oh gosh, that one, but an earlier one that I built. And I was just looking and seeing the Destroyer 2 right there. See the back wheel? It's that Blazer, the Destroyer 2, and the Destroyer number 1 You see it behind that blue cup? See that white Ford monster truck? That's that kit right up here. Right above Bigfoot up there. Man, that's an expensive kit now. But anyway, I found that one. I was just reliving it with him and talking about it and everything. And then as we were looking at this picture, I said, oh man, look at that. Not Ken. Just disregard Ken. But there is a box. You see that? Oh, let me turn it over. There was a model box, and it's like, wow, Matthew, you're really excited about a model box in a picture. Come on, focus. You see it? That's the Destroyer box. And I was like, man, I don't even remember building that thing. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I cut it off on accident. Sorry. Anyway. But what I was getting to is this is really the only picture of my shelves with my cars. And I was telling him about that truck right there, that 40 Ford. And that is not the same truck. I was showing him, I said, this is that truck. I built it when I was a kid. And I said, that's the same truck. And I said, you know what though, what's cool? And I told him, I said, the tailgate on this truck is the tailgate off of that truck. And I've told the story before. I don't know how I ended up with the parts of this truck. I guess it got broken up, but I did. And I've still got that sprint car pieces. And there's my my bootlegger. I don't know why I painted that thing yellow. It was so ugly. But that was one of the reasons I wanted to build, other than Heather also built the 55. You know, childhood memories, I built that. And so I got to get my and it's up on the shelf now. I got to build my bootlegger and kind of relive those moments, sort of. Okay, and here's what I'm getting to. I said, man, I wish I had other pictures, and I was like, oh, there's negatives in here. So I started looking through the negatives, and I don't know, maybe you can. I can't wait to take these negatives and get them developed. Here it is. Let's see if we can get this. There is a picture. Oh gosh, that's not going to work too well. Oh geez, that's not going to work good at all. Hold on, let me find a different way to do this. Hold on a second. Okay, maybe this will work. It's probably going to be so bright the camera won't work. Oh gosh, it is. How can I do this? Okay, so I think I figured this out so we can see it. Get down here where I can see it too. Oh gosh. Let's how did I change that while ago? Here we go. Look at there. Okay, cool. Alright, so here is another. Okay, so there's there's that picture. Okay, so the blue, you guys are probably like, Matthew, you're crazy. This is my childhood, man. This is all I got. It all burned up in my dad's house. So it's like, when I found this, I was like, oh man. All right, so that's the picture that I have right there. It's got the sprint car. The blue thing is the yellow bootlegger and all. But then right beside this one is another picture that I don't have. And it's hard to tell, right? You see on the very top, there's a plane. That's an SR-71 Blackbird. That's the very first model kit I ever built. I mentioned that before. And then on the next shelf right there is the another, that looks like my Bigfoot monster truck. And then that, I know this is probably blinding everybody's television too. It's so bright. But it's just exciting to me to find this. There's that Destroyer 2, and then there's the Bigfoot, and there's in the middle it's some car diorama that I smushed the cars down. But I got a picture of my very first model kit right there, and I can't wait to get that developed. So, Matthew, you really went over the top with that. Yeah, I know. So, it's what you do when you sit out here with your boy and you start talking about your childhood and all, and then you come across something like that. That is just, to me, that's awesome. Awesome that I found that. I'm like, I thought everything was gone, you know, and it is. I mean, it's gone other than the picture, But I only had that one picture, and I've referenced that picture over and over and over on my well, not over and over and over, probably like 3-4 times I've mentioned it or shown it. But now I got the other picture, and I got to go to CVS or somewhere to get it developed, and I'll get like 50 copies of it, so I won't never lose it again. But yeah, man, I'm excited. So excited to be back out here and rejuvenated, and just can't wait to start adding. Well, can't add a whole lot. It's kind of full. The parking garage is full, sir. I do have a few spots I can still, like this is a die cast, one of my dad's die cast. I can move it or pack it away or something, but I still have room to sprinkle in other builds up here. It's pretty empty. I could turn the old bootlegger sideways. But anyway, all right, Matthew, you're really dragging this out. All right, guys. Well, I miss you guys, you know. It's been a while. I know I've done recent videos, but it's like just like having fun and talking. Yeah. So anyway, I really like that car. Can you see that? That was such a fun build. I just changed gears completely. It just caught my eye. I just love that era car. It just is my favorite. Can't wait to start building something. Classic Monogram group build / contest. Facebook. Go over there. Model Car Videos Facebook group. Linked in the description below. Go to the very top of the Facebook group, and there's some pinned videos. It's up there on the top. Click on there if you want to join that group build. It's those classic Monogram kits I showed you in a video or two back. Jump in that thing, make your videos, and let's have a good time with that. April the 15th is the finish date. After that, if you've entered, like submitted pictures and all, submit your final picture as well. Your start pictures as well as your finals and all in between. And we're going to have a contest. Going to draw, or I'm going to bring a panel of judges on. We're going to look at all those pictures, and we're going to pick 3 places, first, second, third, and I'll send out to the winner a great big, well, it's not great big, you know, 3D printed stuff don't take a lot of space, but anyway, you guys will get 3D printed products, and yeah, it's going to be fun. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and stop this because I am aimlessly going all over the model room, just having a good time out here. And thanks to MCV Products for sponsoring this channel. Thanks to Mark over at Hobby Nut Models for what this channel has become. Has a lot to do with him. I just looked at myself for these glasses. Heather says, you've got to get some different glasses, Matthew. They're so ugly. Well, this is what I got right now. But thank you, Mark. Thank you, Hobby Nut Models. Go check it out, hobbynutmodels.com. It's always linked in the description of the video. Go grab yourself some great stuff over there. He's helped me in so many ways. Go help him out. Let's support the small business. That is the backbone. I guess it's the backbone of our society, small business. It's society. I don't know. I just made that up. But it's great to help the small business. Let's put Amazon down. That probably won't happen, but anyway. Alright, well, mcvproducts.net if you want to go grab some 3D printed stuff. And I also have Protect parts, so go over check that out. Always linked in the description below. Thanks to my Patreon members. Guys, I'm out of here. I appreciate you. Take care, and we'll see you on the next one. And you're probably thinking, after this, Matthew, I don't think I'm going to watch the next one. I couldn't blame you, I'll be honest with you. Alright, guys, take care. Bye.